What's going on, everyone? We are back with another rebuild, and today we are going to be doing a two-team rebuild. We got a list here. What we're going to be doing is, again, two-team rebuild. One team is going to be consisted of the best three-point shooters in the league, and the other team is basically going to be consisted of the best inside scorers in the league. Now, I can't find a list of, like within, 5 feet, 10 feet of the basket shooting. So what we're going to do is, as you can see here, we're going to filter by three-point percentage, and we're going to do top 50 players. So top 50 player, I feel like top 50 players is good. We're basically going for the above average players. Average was a little less than 37% for three-point percentage, so that's why I kind of went with the top 50 players. But anyway, so everybody on one team is going to be great three-point shooting players, and the other team, this is the only way I can really do this, is just by field goal percentage. For the most part, this is big guys because they are shooting inside, so they are taking high percentage shots. So for the most part, it is going to be those guys who shoot high percentages, very close to the basket. So that is what we're going to go with. I don't know if this is career or if it's this season. I think it's this. Okay, this is games played, so this is not just this season. This is their entire career. That's fine. It is only active players, so I think that's fine. Are we able to do... I'm trying to see. Add custom filter. Player... Games played, minutes, points... We can't do that. I think this is all we can do. Man, that kind of sucks. Wait, this is all-time leader. So what if we go? Yeah, we're just gonna go all-time. That's how we're gonna do it. So come on. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna do a fantasy draft here. Setting it up. I don't change anything besides the kind of the stuff in here, those recently signed restrictions, previously traded draft picks I turn off. We are doing a fantasy draft. We're going to pick two random teams. One's going to be Eastern, one's going to be Western, hopefully getting to the both of them to the finals. So we can't do that. Let's go Bulls. Okay, we got Bulls and Mavericks. Everything looks fine. Bulls are going to get a top pick. Let's view draft summary. Where are the Mavericks? Okay, Mavericks are 11, so they are good. I am not going to choose here. We're going to randomly select, and based off of basically what player the Bulls get and what player the Mavericks gets, that's how I'm going to choose which team does what, whether it's going to be the inside scoring or it's going to be the three-point percentage, because I don't know if who gets what. So the Bulls had the really good pick, and they get LeBron James. So we want career three-point percentage, and it has to be basically higher than 37%. It is not, but his field goal percentage is hopefully in the top 50. Hopefully it's in the top 50. Three-point percentage is not. So no matter what, this is going to be inside scoring because I'm not getting rid of LeBron James, and he should be top 50. Or he was. I remember seeing him. My bad. I remember seeing him, so we're good. And this works out perfectly because we get Damian Lillard on this team, who's good, who should definitely. Oh, he just made it. 37.3% just makes the cut. Just over 37%. So yeah, so I'll start rebuilding the teams. This is actually a really good team already. Obviously, we have to make sure that everybody's good. But hopefully, I'd assume Pascal is, and he'd definitely be someone nice to keep on the team. Marcus Aldridge, maybe a backup, probably could get someone better. But yeah, I'll get to rebuilding. Alright, so we're going to try and get Chris Paul here. He is in the top 50. Sadly, Damian Lillard was not in the top 50. He actually barely missed the cut. I think it was like 37.8. I was still thinking of the 36.8, which is the average. But since we are going top 50, we actually cannot keep Damian Lillard. Hopefully, we can still get someone at least solid in return for him. But we're going to try and get Chris Paul here. And they actually accepted that probably because of, Chris Paul's massive contract. He is in that top 50% for overall shooting. At the end of the day, I can't really figure out 2-point percentage, top 50 in the 2-point percentage because there is no filter. So yeah, but yeah, he fits that category. LeBron fits that category. I'm not sure if Pascal fits that category. I'm looking, and this is gonna scroll while I'm scrolling here because I'm not about to click out. Pascal, come on, man. Really, bro? Pascal is not in it. Wow. So we actually do have to get rid of Pascal. So yeah, I really don't know who I'm gonna get for him, but we'll see. We can keep LaMarcus Aldridge though, probably not, just because of his contract. Okay, so a quick problem with what I was doing. The list wasn't showing everybody, so that wasn't actually the top 50 in the league. Because it was comparing it to all-time players. I don't know how many games or seasons they had to have played already. But it wasn't showing any of the guys, recently drafted. I think the most recent drafted players were from either 2016 or 2017. So what I'm going to do is just go back to above the average. So we're just going to go above whatever the field goal percentage is, which is 46.5%. Anybody with a field goal percentage of over 46.5%, we can keep on the team. And then 3-point percentage is going to be above that 36.8%. So that's how we're going to do it. All right, we're going to make this trade for Clint Capella. Not a great trade. Obviously giving up a first and Pascal for Clint Capella, but Pascal just does not have the same trade value that he used to have. And we do get Draymond, who's going to be a nice trade piece because we can't keep him on the team. Clint Capella is way over that average of 46.5, but yeah, Draymond is not. All right, we're going to bring in Tobias Harris solely because I literally never get him. Oh, shoot. No, that's with my other team. I can't do that. I can't do that. That's so funny. But the other team does not need Tobias because he's literally 0.001% under the 3-point field goal percentage. So technically he has to be traded away. And then the day they're getting, honestly, I'll accept that. I will. I was thinking I was going to need him for a better trade piece, but at the end of the day, this is going to make this team better, so I'm good with that. So this team's looking really solid. I mean, any team with Chris Paul and LeBron James should easily be championship contenders. All right, we're going to do this trade for Vucevic. The reason I'm doing this trade is because he is going to be our starting power forward now. And this puts Tobias on the bench, but I'm okay with that. Very much okay with that. That's 91 starting lineup. That's fantastic. And now we have a very solid sixth man. All right, we're going to bring in Serge Ibaka for off of our bench. Possibly move him to backup power forward and have Tobias run the 3 for off of our bench. Still don't know what I'm doing with that. Still don't know what I'm doing with my starting shooting guard position either. All right, we're going to bring in DeMar DeRozan and Evan Fournier. We're going to trade Tobias Harris. I really just needed, that money for, a starter. And since Tobias isn't starting, I don't feel like paying him that money. What we're going to do is, I don't actually know if we can even keep Evan Fournier. I did that trade for DeMar. Let's see if we can even keep him. 46.7. He's over by 0.002. So we can actually keep him for off of our bench. Again, he's making 17 mil though. So if I can split that into 2, players for off the bench, I'm fine doing that. DeMar is going to be our shooting guard. I like it. I don't know why he's a power forward. I don't watch the Spurs, so I wouldn't actually know how they play him, but him at shooting guard is fantastic. This lineup is godly. This is a disgusting lineup. So that looks good. Serge, I think, is fine off of our bench. Evan Fournier, again, might split him into 2 players. Don't know. All right, we're going to bring in Mikal Bridges. We get James Johnson, too, so that kind of sucks. But Mikal Bridges is an 83, so it is an improvement at the end of the day. So I'm okay with it. He shot 51%. So that's going to be nice as our backup small forward. We don't have too many pieces to work with, but we're going to try and get the best team possible. All right, honestly, we're going to give James Johnson up for this first-round pick. It's very valuable, and I think it'll help us a lot here. All right, we're going to try this trade here. Lou Will, Mike Muscala in that first. For Spencer Dinwiddie in that first. If we move Spencer Dinwiddie to a shooting guard, he should become a lot better. And hopefully significantly more trade value. Alright, we're just going to bring in Christian Wood here. Definitely not a great trade. But Spencer Dinwiddie does not fit the goal of this challenge. Christian Wood does. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move either Serge or Christian Wood. I'll see what I can get with Serge. If I can't get something that good, then I'll keep him. And Christian Wood, I'll probably move Christian Wood to the power forward. Let me height-wise, 6'10". Okay, so they're both 6'10", so that doesn't matter. Alright, at this point, the trades aren't going to be great, but we just have to find guards who are shooting over 46.5%, and there aren't too many of them that we can trade for. So we had to trade for Shake Milton. Frank Kaminsky won't be game managed, so now we just need a point guard, and then we're good. Alright, we're going to bring in TJ McConnell, and we should be set. The lineup will be... Shake Milton's got to get in. Oh my god, 2K is unbearable with this lag. Like, how is it laggy in the, like, menus? But, yeah, so this is the first team. This is just the inside scoring team. Definitely probably will win the finals, depending on what the other team looks like. So now we got the Mavericks. And Damian Lillard does shoot above the average. We are only going based off, like, the most recent season. Because, you know, these are... I'm looking at yearly averages, not career averages anymore. So we are just going off of last year's stats because 2K for some reason doesn't want to update this year's stats, which I thought they did. Or not in this 2K, but past 2Ks. Yeah. But anyway, so we can keep Lillard. Tyler Hero can stay. Draymond cannot. I mean, obviously Nurkic can't. Centers are going to be really hard. If I can't get Karl-Anthony Towns, the center position might be a huge issue. Alright, we're going to bring in the Wombo combo, baby. Dame Dalla and CJ McCollum. 100% yes. 100%. We also get Sadiq Bey, who's going to be a solid trade asset. So, we have Lillard. We have McCollum. Tyler Hero's going to come off the bench now. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Let's get rid of Draymond Green now. Alright, I do need to work on my big men, and at the end of the day, LaMarcus Aldridge shot 38.9% last year. We're bringing him onto the team. We get one of our big men down. And that's the thing. You know, there might be a big man who maybe only took like 1 3, 2 3s, 3 3s, but, you know, made, you know, the few that he took, which is going to be fantastic, which is definitely like LaMarcus Aldridge's case. So that's really solid. Alright, and we're going to bring in Hassan Whiteside with his 57% last season, bro. Literally takes, like, barely any threes. How many threes did he actually attempt? That's so funny. 0.1 a game, so I don't know what his totals are. Probably, like, 8 or something. That's so funny. But, yeah, at the end of the day, we're going to get him. We're not giving up anybody too important. Larry Nance isn't good. Marcus All we could keep, but he's only a 78 as a power forward, so... I don't want to keep him. So, we have our center. We have our power forward. This team's definitely not going to be as good as the other team. Bogdanovich can stay on the team. He's shooting 41%, so he'll probably stay for off the bench. But Cantor has to go, and Rudy Gay has to go. All right, TJ Warren, welcome to the team. Shoots 40% from 3 last year, so that is solid. I think we have our starting lineup now. Definitely not even close to our other team. But at the end of the day, we still got Damian Lillard. We got TJ Warren for the starting lineup. So our bench now consists of Bogdanovich, Brook Lopez, who I think we can keep. No, we cannot keep Brook Lopez, so we'd have to get rid of him. Tyler Hero. Did we have somebody else off the bench? Did I just trade someone we were supposed to keep? I low-key forget, but I swore we had someone else for the bench. I don't know. Alright, we're going to bring in Terry Rozier. I think he'll be our backup point guard. Because we have Tyler Hero, right? Oh my god, I love how slow this takes. Yeah, we have Tyler Hero, so we're going to have to move Terry Rozier to the point guard. Believe it or not, but Dwight Howard, 60% from 3. He's above the average. Doesn't matter if he took like 5 threes. He's above the average. So that's hilarious. So we have a solid backup center now, which is awesome. So now we just need that power forward, and then we are set. All right, Bielitsa. is someone who shoots over that average. He shoots 42%. We also get a solid first-round pick. This is the last player we need, but I am willing to look around to see if we can improve the team at all. All right, I think this is a solid improvement. Bogdanovich to Fred VanVleet. Not same positions, but I am going to have to move somebody to small forward, this means. And it can't be Fred VanVleet because he's not tall enough. So, hold on. Let me run a 10-man lineup real fast. And then, can Hero? 6'5", he can... It either has to be him or VanVleet or Rozier. And Tyler Hero is sadly the tallest out of that group, so we are going to have to go with Tyler Hero. Do I love that? No. Am I fine with it? Yes. He's an 81 overall. Was he an 81 overall as a shooting guard? I forget. But this team, definitely not as good as the other team. Anywhere close. But still a really, really good team. We got Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, TJ Warren, LaMarcus Aldridge, Dwight Howard. Off the bench, we got VanVleet, Whiteside, Tyler Hero, Rozier, and Bjelica. It's kind of funny. Thought this was going to be more of like the best three-point shooters, but at the end of the day, I just needed guys above the average. And that included guys like Howard, Aldridge, Hassan Whiteside. So, at the end of the day, you do with what you got, and what we got is guys who take about 2 3-pointers a year, and we'll make one of them. System proficiency for this team, balance looks solid, grind, pace and space, perimeter centric. I feel like I should have to play perimeter centric for this team, and then post centric for the other team, but nah, we're just gonna. At the end of the day, this is just to win as many games as possible. So I think perimeter centric was still the best. It was either that or 7 seconds. I think the other one was better. Then we got the Bulls here. Grid and grind's actually really solid with this team. Pace and space, not as much. Perimeter centric is all right. Post centric, triangle. 7 seconds looks the best, I think. So I think we run 7 seconds for this team. Make sure this lineup's all good. It is. Final lineups looking like Chris Paul, DeRozan, LeBron James, Vucevic, Clint Capella. Off the bench, we got Christian Wood, Miles Bridges, Serge Ibaka, T.J. McConnell, and Shake Milton. For the other team, come on, we got Damian Lillard, C.J. McCollum, T.J. Warren, Marcus Aldridge, Dwight Howard. And off the bench, we got VanVleet, Whiteside, Tyler Hero, Rozier, and Bjelica. Before we get to the end of the season, let me know who you guys think is going to be the best team. I think we all know it's going to be the Bulls, but you know what? If you believe in the Mavs, let me know. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. All right, so LeBron wins Finals MVP at 26.5, 6.5, and 10.5 on really good shooting efficiencies. The team went 70-12. I think this is the first rebuild where I hit 70 wins, so that's actually really cool. This team, obviously was really, really good. Yeah. Billy Donovan, Coach of the Year. I mean, come on. Bulls, LeBron James. We're looking for Mavericks also. Bulls and Mavericks. Bulls and Mavericks. No one else. Nobody on the defensive teams either. Right? It was the Mavericks, I think. Yeah. So Mavericks actually are a 3rd seed. That's a little disappointing. But Bulls 1st seed. If we go to standings, let's see how close they were. I mean, the Bulls easily the best team. Mavericks, point differential wise, was the best. They were only 4 games back. The Spurs here, who have nobody we traded. Wow. Utah Jazz? We had Nurkic, so we gave them Nurkic. Other than that, doesn't look like we gave them anybody. I mean, this team's significantly better than both of those teams, so I'm a little bit surprised on, this team only going 48 and 34. Definitely thought they'd be like a mid-50s win team at the worst. So we'll see what happens there. Season stats. We know LeBron, DeRozan, Vucevic, Christian Wood, and Chris Paul with the scoring. For the Mavericks, we got Lillard. Oh my God, CJ, Fred VanVleet off the bench, TJ Warren, and LaMarcus Aldridge. Absolutely fantastic from both teams. I don't know, man. I think Dallas can definitely make it to the finals. Bulls should have an easy route. Let's see what happens here. Both teams make it through in 5. Close that game over here. LeBron, Vucevic both with 29. We look over here. Lillard 20 and 11, and it looks like it was just an all-around team effort here. We got the second round here. Come on, guys. Ooh, Dallas makes it through in 5. Chicago goes 7 to Philadelphia, but absolutely blows them out in the finals with 4 guys scoring over 20 points on super efficient shooting. How are we that bad, bro? I mean, not bad, but like, how did we go 7 games over there? Let's check out this game over here. Box score. Blew them out over here too. CJ, Dame, both over 20 points. And then again, just that team effort. So many people scored double digits. So, yeah, that was definitely a close game. Definitely a close game. Got a lot of free throws, though, and we made them. So we got Dallas going against the 1st seed Spurs, and we got Chicago going against the 7th seeded Wizards. Let's see what happened. Yeah, let's take a look here. We should dominate them. Their backcourt's amazing. How they got De'Aaron Fox and Donovan Mitchell, they had to have traded for one of them. Did they? I guess De'Aaron Fox you could potentially get in the 2nd round. And if you got Donovan Mitchell, you probably didn't have like a top 15 pick. Yeah, maybe. Probably around that 20 mark, so we probably got it, you know, near the first. That's a little surprising, but we did give them Brook Lopez. And then the Spurs were trash. Okay, we're not going to do that. We're just going to simulate round. Ooh, Spurs beat them in 5. Wow. How was it? I mean, they got Zach LaVine, who's an absolute cheat code in this game. Chris Middleton's going to give you that 40 or 50, 40, 90. Oh, man. That's a little disappointing that they, lost in 5-2. But they swept over here with LeBron James, Vucevic. Absolutely fantastic. Got the finals here. Shouldn't be a problem. Wins in 5. LeBron James, finals MVP. Do we really have any concern about this team? No. Sad we didn't get them both in the finals. We almost did. And at the end of the day, it was hard. There's not many centers we could have gotten out of out of like the top 5, 6 centers. The only possibility was really Karl Anthony Towns, and just the assets weren't there. Traded for CJ McCollum, and maybe if we traded him away, we possibly could have gotten Cat. But you do what you do. So yeah, that is the challenge. That was the 2-team inside scoring versus outside scoring team. Obviously, wasn't super. Obviously, we kind of cheat. Nah, I wouldn't really say cheat because the point was to get guys who were over the averages, over the overall field goal percentage average, and over the 3-point percentage average challenge. So it is. But yeah, obviously we didn't have like the best 3-point shooters on the team because we had like Dwight Howard in them. But anyway, hope you guys still enjoyed. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.